Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get into doing some WatchZone. Now, I'm not necessarily sure who's going to be playing or what's going to be going on, but I will tell you this. I am interested in seeing only the best of the best games that we can possibly get. And granted, it's not always easy to be able to get those games, right? But for the most part, those games actually do exist. So, I'm gonna obviously fast forward so you don't have to see all this. But for the most part, we're gonna be doing... Oh wow, I completely forgot what we were doing. Nah, it's okay. I'll get down to it. Alright, and as I promised, ladies and gentlemen, the game is afoot. But you should know that on the blue team, we have Cowboy76, as well as EchoesRat, as well as 3589, as well as Zanya808. But on the red team, we got B919852. Not sure what that even meant, but we also have Real Troink. I'm not sure what that is. As well as Nico Crazy Gamer, and the fourth being Charka8384. And by the way, I forgot to tell you that we are doing Cellmates on one of my favorite maps. One of my favorite maps since the game was in beta. So right now we have, whoa, Nid just kind of froze for a second. Not gonna lie, Nid froze for a second. But it's all good, the game is afoot. Decides to actually get a stun on Makudu, but Makudu actually gets a wall hit on Real Trunk. Real Trunk getting hit heavy. Gizmo gets completely eliminated. However, Charka playing as Nidhogger. He has to leave as well. So we're doing objective control, and C has been taken by blue team. So 92-10 so far. Not sure what's going to happen with red team because red team is currently missing a player, as always with this game. But it's all good because this game is still very enjoyable for new players as well as old players. So right now we are following Real Trunk, who switches from Gizmo to Maeve, rightfully so. Decides to completely walk up on blue team almost alone. He's doing some damage. Shadow Strike is out. EchoesRat is actually dead on the blue team, so as well as Maeve on the red team. However, Charka, Nidhogger getting chased down. Almost gets pinned to the wall. Makudu tries to suck him back in, but that doesn't happen. Alright, Charka makes his way back to his home base. 130-20. Now, keep in mind that this is a close game, but as with most of the videos that I do, it's always a terrible lead that leads to a crazy result. But regardless of which, so we have a cage up at B. And so far, who's that? Damon? Damon has no choice but to stay stuck in there. Makudu tries to get a wall pin on Nidhogger, but doesn't get it. Turns around, gets a slap, uppercut, a few more things on Cass. Cass gets caged mid-air. Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. So, blue team is going to try to take back over B, and blue team is completely mobbing right now. Oh no. And if we look at it, red team has lost both of their players. So, what does this mean? Other than the fact that red team's going to have to wait? The good thing about this game is that at least it auto-fills on games that are late. Because most games will honestly have it to where if someone leaves, it will not fill in that space at all. That is the good thing about this game, at least. So I have a feeling that everyone's gonna kind of just party up a little. I mean, not party up, but you know, kind of mess around a little bit. And granted, I see red team now has Martinez B7511 on the red team, and he's actually healing while he's inside of the base. All right. If I had to say it, we're gonna do something that I don't think I've ever done before. We are going to fast forward. Fast forward. All right, and now that we have a fourth member on the red team who goes by the name of WaxyCorona. That's not nice. WaxyCorona is going to make its way towards C, and hopefully this is going to be the start of everything that turns this game around to be something that we really like to watch. But regardless, we have Kulav, Cowboy, in some trouble. Puts his circle down. He's looking to kill Nidhogger and actually gets the chance to do it. Luckily, he was with his team to be able to pull that off. All right, 270 to 86, but I swear this game is going to be a good one. Switching back over to the red team. Well, correction, blue team, but switching back over to the red team. We have Damon, who's invisible, trying to get a hit, doesn't get it. Does it a little too early. The kid is activated, and now Miko is going to be able to hold that by herself. Miko is completely in trouble, however. Miko is completely in trouble, and the objective is now back up. Red team still staying on top of A. Sorry, blue team. All right, so we have a few things going on. Train is going to be on its way, but I see Cowboy playing as Kulev is trying to stay in this circle and support Ooh. However, EchoesRat playing as Maeve. He's going to look to try to attack Damon. No, he's going to stick with his team as much as he can. However, we have a 1v1 against two Kulevs standing on top of each other at A. Makuta gets an uppercut as well as a wall pin. Buttercup decides to let it burn. There's so many things on the screen right now. I think both Kulevs are still doing a 1v1, and that's what where the halt is. Yeah, both Kulevs are still doing a 1v1 against each other. However, Cowboy, very low in health, has to retreat. And now Charka is very much in trouble as well. He has his healer, but I'm gonna have to say that Makuta more than likely is gonna go all the way and try to hunt him down.
Shouldn't we get some closer?
All right, Maeve on the blue team tries to hunt someone down, and now we have Cass on the blue team making her way to the field. Miko on the blue team decides to pop ults and makes everyone invisible. So 310 to 150. And is the... Wow, this is so wrong. Trains are coming and the cases are out. I highly doubt... Oh, and EchoesRat gets hit. And the second train is coming and barely hits him. All right, however, Charka on the red team is in some trouble, but he's right next to his healer. As long as the train can get away in time, yes. So now we have a 2v1 against a tank. Two healers versus a tank. And Makuta actually decides to leave. Honestly, I feel like Makuta probably wouldn't have been able to win that one, to be honest. Regardless of how ridiculously strong he is. Oh no, he comes back! And now Makuta decides to do a 2v1 against two healers. May not be able to actually do it. He's going to have to run. Doesn't matter. However, Maeve is on the blue team, decides to help him out. However, I know that there are a lot of other things going on. Definitely. Trust me. Alright. We got to get to somebody else. So what's going on? We are at 356 to 267, and all three objectives are active in about 15 seconds. So I can see Azriel on the red team is definitely in combat. He's going to try to do some damage against Maeve. Decides to get the kill. Train is out. Watch it. Ooh, and gets hit. You gotta watch those trains. Damon almost gets hit by a train. Decides to stay near the objective at A. And blue team's gonna mob on A. Charka is in so much trouble. Well, no, not necessarily. He's with his team. Charka, however, is in so much trouble. He can only shield himself for so long as blue team completely takes over A. While they're taking over A, red team definitely needs B and C. And I can see Azriel is making his way there.
It's Christmas time.
And he also has his power-up. Damon still sticking around at A. Zero, however, puts up a wall. Has to make some space. He's near B. And I see Azriel on the blue team now goes back to A. And we have a 1v1 against two Azriels. Oh, well, we were about to. Correction. There's a few things going on. Azriel tried to pull his way in, but now he's in more trouble than what he expected to have. Tries to mount up, but that's not going to happen. He has to fight off a little bit. He has to probably stick around and help his team as much as he possibly can. He's going to stick next to Albastardo. Elbastardo looking to kill a healer.
Remember that.
Zero puts up a wall, and now it's Elbastardo versus Azrael. Chrysalis is out. I have a feeling that Azrael's gonna probably get hit by this. Shields himself in his own Chrysalis, but now Elbastardo might get hit. I think he did. Yes. Let me get back to Elbastardo. Elbastardo, ooh, gets the parry. And now you have to face Elbastardo in the ring by yourself. This is gonna be deadly. This is gonna be deadly. There's a 2v1 versus Maeve, and now there's a 1v1 versus Azrael, and now Azrael manages to pull it off. Oh my god, I can't even tell you what happened just now. 493 to 363. But Meko, he's gonna do a 2v1, and he's not going down without a fight. Gets uppercutted. Ooh, Chakra in some trouble, but he's next to his healer.
Don't ruin my reputation by letting them get objective C.
And Azrael manages to get a ring knockout, sorry, against Zero on the red team. And now 527 to 374. This is a better match than what I thought it was going to be. I see the train is out. I don't think the second train is out. All right, the train already passed. And now we have a 1v1 because Azrael WaxyCorona is AFK at the moment. Decides to hop back in. Now it's a 2v1. And now, just like that, this game is tight. I swear to God. Oh my goodness. All right. I actually lost focus for a second. All right, back to Makuto on the blue team. EchoesRat playing as Maeve is in some trouble. All right, now A is going to be the main objective, and Nidhogger, I can see, easily just took that by himself. So if I had to look that angle, if I had to call it, blue team's going to definitely stay heavy at A. However, red team, since they have an Azrael, they can make their way in, and now red team's going to be able to hold it for a good amount of time. Ooh, and WaxyCorona, I think, gets hit by the train. Thrown jungle. Uh-oh, and now Nidhogger is totally by himself, decides to actually get a stun on somebody. Chakra definitely has to leave. And now we have Buttercup making her way to the field. Still 557 to 448. And objective A is Makuto's. So if I had to say, I think blue team could take this, but I still have high hopes for red team, as always. Buttercup cannot make her way in there. And now it is on red team to completely take it. Buttercup is about a quarter of a way, 3/4 of a way from getting her ult. There's a lot going on. Okay, Buttercup's trying to chase down a healer. And now we have Spirit Bond that was let out by Maeve. EchoesRat manages to get a kill on Chakra, but Throne Jungle gets wiped out as well. WaxyCorona trying to get a kill on Maeve. Maeve puts him in a cage. Gonna keep her distance. If I had to say it, blue team is in a bit of an advantage here if Makuto can work with Maeve. Yep, and now Buttercup comes in rolling, gets the yank and the knockdown. WaxyCorona is done. However, the next objective is going to be at C. No one's paying attention to it yet except Nidhogger. Throne Jungle is in as well, and they're going to just make their way on top of cages. So everyone's trying their best to try to even think, to try to thin to her just a little bit. Buttercup, she's going to take a fight at C. This is probably going to be the final push right here. This is going to be the final push. If blue team gets one more kill, that's going to be it. Chrysalis is out. Red team is over here. Red team is over here heavy at C. This is going to be the final push. Let it burn. WaxyCorona trying to do what he can. If blue team gets one more kill, that's going to be it. Azrael, very low in health, has to leave. Azrael should totally leave, but Damien comes in with the kill, and there it is. All right. That was a good game. That was definitely worth my time for commentating. 600 to 526. We have Throne Jungle going 4-1, as well as Zanya 808 going 10-3 with 6,000 heals and 270. Wait, heals? Oh wait, he must have switched characters. Sorry. and 271 for the objective score. But we also have 35 going 9-4, as well as EchoesRat going 10-6. But WaxyCorona, this was a really good comeback by Red Team. WaxyCorona did 6-5, as well as Martinez B7 going 4-3. Chaka, who definitely switched out to a lot of characters through the middle of the match, going 10-5, as well as doing 14,000 damage done, 16,000 damage taken, and 6 killing blows. But we also have V919852. Not sure what that gamer tag means, but he goes 3-4. GG's all around. Really good respect to Red Team for that comeback because it was definitely necessary. So yeah, as always with these situations, it's always good knowing that people still do play this game. And I'm probably going to say that in like every video I have, but like, yeah, it's always good knowing that people still absolutely play this game for the majority. And I mean like professionally play this game, religiously play this game. But regardless of which, you know I enjoy doing this. If you don't know who I am, my name is, what I call myself? Oh yeah, Chaos the Gamer. And yeah, if you haven't been around, GG's all around. I hope your day's going good. And yeah. Probably the weirdest outro that I've done in a while, but it's all good.